Hey guys, welcome back to Maxim Automation. Today we are going to discuss about headless execution and we'll see that how can we execute our script on headless browser. So what is headless browser? Headless browser is basically a web browser without a graphical user interface. They provide an automated control of web pages similar to other real web browsers, but they are executed through command line interface. And when we run our automation scripts on those headless browsers without showing the browser UI, then we call it as headless testing. Now the question comes that why would we want to use headless browsers? Well, there are some pros and cons to headless browser testing. So let's see that what are the advantages of using headless browser for running your automation. The first advantage is the execution speed. Headless browsers are faster than the real browsers. The reason for that is because we are not invoking a browser with graphical user interface. So it bypasses all the time which other browsers used to take when we start those browsers, like they load CSS, JavaScript, and render HTML pages. So what I have seen that when we execute our scripts on headless browser, then the execution speed of the scripts generally increased by 2 times or more as compared to other real browsers. Then the other advantage of using headless browser is that it can avoid setups. If you have to run your scripts but you don't want to have the browser setups, there also you can run your automation scripts through headless browser. And the other benefit of it is website scraping. Web scraping is basically the extraction of data from a website. Sometimes you just need some analytical data to compare. And for this, you don't need to invoke a real browser. With headless browser, you can scrap the data from the web pages without rendering the page on the browser. So these are basically the advantages of using the headless execution. Now, if we talk about the disadvantages of headless execution, then we can say that headless execution does not mimic the real users, because a real user never uses the headless browser to browse the web pages. So if we want to mimic the real users for browsing our web application, then we might not want to use the headless browser. Another drawback of using headless browser is debugging. It's very difficult to debug your test if you are using headless browser. And for that, you have to switch to the real browser to visually see the test execution. So these were the pros and cons of using automation test on headless browser. Now the question comes whether we should use it or not. So it basically depends on the requirement and testing strategy. And then we can decide whether we want to use it or not. Now the question comes, what are the different headless browsers are available? There are some popular headless browsers like Google Chrome. Google Chrome provided the support for headless execution since version 59. Then we have Google Puppeteer as well for headless browser. Then HTML Unit. It's also a headless browser written in Java. And then we have Phantom.js and Firefox. And there are other headless browsers as well, but these are the most popular one. Now let's see that how can we run our automation test on headless browser. First, I'll go to the StepDef class. So the browser which I'm gonna use for headless execution is Chrome. And to run headless execution on Chrome, let's create a Chrome option object first. After that, we'll add the argument in Chrome option as headless using the add argument method. Now pass this Chrome option object in Chrome driver. That's all we have to do. Now we are ready for headless execution. In case you want to use any other browser, then you can initiate your web driver with those browser drivers. You can find the code for other browsers in the description. Now let's run the test. So here you can see that the execution has started, but we don't see any Chrome instance gets invoked. So execution is done. Now, if I close this and open the execution report, then you can see the execution logs. In headless execution, you can also capture the screenshot as well. And to see that, let me update the scenario step so that it gets failed. So this is our feature file, and I'm updating the book price over here so that this step will get failed and will have our screenshot generated in report. Save the file, and now let's run the test again. So here you can see that the execution has started, and again, no Chrome instance gets invoked since everything is running on headless mode. So the execution is done. You can see that the test has failed because of price mismatched. Now let's open the report again. So here you can see the image attached with the failed step. And if I click on the image icon, then I can see my screenshot as well during headless execution. So this is how you can run your automation scripts on headless browser to speed up your execution. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe the channel. Also, please don't forget to click on the bell icon. Thank you.